Welcome back, everyone. Today we are looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame. As you can see, we are testing the top of the channel as well as the 21 EMA. We are looking at some resistance coming in at 39,500. And the good thing was that yesterday we did find some support at the 236, and now we are closing a little bit higher. We have not closed yet. We have a whole 11 hours to close, but we are attempting to close higher today. I'm going to go to the 4 hours so we can zoom in right away. On the 4-hour EMA, we are opening and closing above the 21 EMA. We are now back into this ascending channel, and we are testing into the 55 EMA. It is in our best interest for today to close in this channel, and if we can stay above the 21 EMA, that would be very healthy for us at 38,500, and we can look for these higher targets at the 100, which is 39,500, and we have the 200 EMA at 40,400. Ideally today, if the interest rate news isn't too bad, we can start looking for the retracement to the top side being the most probable target, since we did just get above this high, but it only would be possible as long as we start closing and continuing buying pressure to the top side. If today, for some reason, we do have some bad news, we are already finding resistance here. And if we start rolling over, we have this channel for the first level of resistance, which the 21 EMA might be also there. 21 and 55 will be meeting at this point, which is at around 38,600. And then losing this level, we have the support of the fib again, which is around 38,200, which is what we were fighting around this whole week. And last case scenario would be the third attempt to find support here on this channel that we have on our weekly and daily, which is at around 37,800. Losing this level here with 4-hour closes, we're gonna have this active measured move come about, and how low we go, we don't know. We have the first layer of support at all the way down at 33,000, and then another one all the way at 28,500 area. We will start looking at these targets more attentively as we close more 4-hour candles under this level of support, which has been 37,500. Under 37,500 with 4-hour closes, we can start calculating how deep of a retracement we should be expecting. If we can find support on these levels, which we have been trying to, then we can start looking more probable for these higher targets. As long as the 4-hour doesn't start closing under the 21, we should keep these targets on the bottom in mind, but we should start planning for the upside moves as well and see how high we can go in case the move to the downside is over and we start breaking out of this formation. We have a measured move, and ironically the measured move is coming right to our fib at 44,000, and this measured move would also break the high over here, which would cause all these people with their stops to get hit. And the diagonal line here, this little blue diagonal line, is the midline of this channel. So all 3 points of confluence are targeting $44,000 area. So keep that in mind. And if we go to the downside, all targets are targeting this $33,000 area first, and then we're looking for lower levels. So we have all these areas to be keeping an eye on today. So have a good day and be safe with this one. I know that today, since Powell's going to come out with news, I don't really want to be too gung-ho with the position until after the news is out and people are not just guessing. They can calculate exactly how they want to trade due to the volatility in the interest rates. All right, so now I'm going to go to Ethereum on a daily. Ethereum on a daily is a little bit weaker than Bitcoin due to the fact that we are under our 382 fib. But the good thing is we are not breaking the low and the Bollinger Band as support on the downside, which is at 2,730. As long as we don't break under this 2,730, we don't have this measured move to worry about. And if we do lose this channel to the upside on the next 4 hour or the next day, and we come to the downside, we have this 2,750 as support. And then after that, we have a measured move coming in, and hopefully this 236, which has been a nice level of support in the past, holds us up one more time at 2,460 for the upside move. If the 21 is reclaimed and we do close the daily above the 382, we have 3,300 as a target to the upside. And it also coincides with the middle of this channel as well. Breaking out of this channel, we can look for that. Another measured move for the local would be around here if we broke out here. So it looks like middle of the channel would be the most logical target if we can get above 382. Okay, going to the 4 hour. Going to the 4 hour, the 21 EMA is coming into the 55 to test. We might get rejected off of it, as well as the top of the Bollinger Band, as well as the top of this channel, and almost making it to the 100 and the top of the fib, which is at the 2900 area. If we decide to go up and close above, that would be great. We have this measured move. In case the news is bad today, or before the news we sell off and then pump after, because it's usually like Darth Maul candles, like up and down, we can roll down from here again and try to find support on this bottom of the channel, which is at 2,750. Losing this channel here, you know that you have this measured move. You can hope to find some support on the mid, which is at 2,646, and then all the way at 2,450 is the next lever. And losing this, then you have the larger extended move playing out into the deeper retrace. I think it was 1,700, which we marked out already. So we have a lot of sitting and waiting today. But the good thing is we did find support yesterday, even though this bottom has been tested multiple times and we did push off of it. Now it's in the bulls' hand to show that, yes, the sellers are exhausted and the bulls are in control, and we want to push the price up. So that is the goal today. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of bearish mentality. There's going to be a lot of people with bearish positions stacking, because we've been descending in this consolidation for almost 3-4 weeks, I believe. I can go to the weekly, even though we didn't go to the weekly on Bitcoin. We've been consolidating in this downward descending channel for 1 to 4 weeks, and we're on the 5th week. And obviously we see a little bit of reprieve bounce right now. We have to see how this week closes in 4 days. If we do get this reprieve bounce into the 382 and we can close above it, we can look for these higher targets as very, very probable. It's not impossible to actually be putting in a low here and a low over here after we grind this out a little bit more. And we could look for the 0.5 and the 0.618 as realistic targets to the upside to get tested at the top of this channel again and see if we can hold or roll over. But this area seems very, very probable due to so much selling, and it should be coming to an exhausted end. But another thing, I mean, on the other side, I want to point out is our EMAs on a weekly. It's really rare for it to cross the 21 into the 55, and this is what's kind of happening right now. So if the 21 and the 55 do meet, I would hope for a quick wick up. But if we cross to the downside, all these lower targets will be very, very probable, especially this 200 at 1632. I will keep an eye on that if we are losing the 100, because the 100 has been tested so many times. I'm just more not convinced that this is going to support us another time, and I'm just assuming we're going to test this lower one where we found support, where the 200 is meeting as well, and the measured move. So we have lots of points of confluence to the downside. We have lots of points of confluence to the top side. We know when we should be looking at one side or the other depending on price action. And right now, I know the downside is not like the prettiest thing to be considering, but just because this week is green doesn't mean anything. We still have 4 days and we have a big news event coming in. And lots of things can occur where this can just trickle right back down. So I want everyone prepared for both ends. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please do leave it in the section below and I will get back to you ASAP. If there are any other assets you would like me to cover, please leave it in the section below and I will get back to you ASAP. Please don't forget to press the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell button for notifications so you get these real-time updates as soon as they come out. Thank you so much for paying attention and tuning in every day, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope to talk to you guys later today with some other coins. If not, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Goodbye.